How's everybody doing tonight?
What's up?
All right, cool. My name is Bomani Armah. I am not a rapper. I am a poet with a hip-hop style. If you like what you hear me do tonight, please check out the website. It's www.notarapper.com. I'm also the hip-hop LeVar Burton. I'm the Watermelon Man. I'm the Black Colin Powell. I'm the writing of this. I'm the John Jones of this writing stuff. And I'm really excited to be here for this event. Unlike a lot of the other poets that come up before me, I've been trying to find personal inspiration. This microphone is messing with me. I've been trying to find personal inspiration for this story. And it's been hard, not because I haven't seen cancer around me, but cancer is not the disease that takes people out in my family. It's diabetes and Alzheimer's and heart disease. But then I realized that if I look around, I'm actually seeing it happen all around me. And I wanted to write the people I see dealing with it a letter. And so this is something called A Letter to the Front Line. This is a letter to the front line, a telegram to the trenches in this war we wage against cancer. As I sit here safe at home, basking in the glorious bliss of ignorance, I reflect on those drafted into this cold war. In every epic battle that is waged in this world, its warriors have waited for written words from the ones they are fighting for. Me, I'm the onlooker, who learns laborious Latin words from chemical warfare in my own leisure. Docetaxel, cytotoxic anti-neoplastic, myelosuppression, immunosuppression, mucositis, nitrosurious, tetrazines, aziridines, cisplatines, mleclorothamine, cyclophosphamide, chlorobusol, aflatoxin. The tongue twisting and the brain busting is nothing compared to the way these words actually wind their way through the sinews of actual bodies. See, I'm the bystander. I mark off birthdays while bobbing and weaving the colonoscopy jokes, giggling at incontinence and erectile dysfunction commercials, target marketing aimed at a me I have not yet grown to be, but the explosive flack men get from their wives when they aren't taking care of their equipment. You see, I'm the spectator, playfully lighting a spliff while calling it medicinal, taking no note that, or not even a nod to the fact that for many it's not a euphemism. When you are fresh from another skirmish where doctors chart out your anatomy like a 4-star general, mapping out the terrain for urban warfare style strikes with cancer cells that divide and multiply, finding quarter in the organs of a peaceful body, cannabis is your body's canteen when the war is at its height, and our society is obscene to have ever thought that denying this was a right, turning these brave soldiers into guerrilla warriors. I am the gawker, amazed at how you fight an eternal civil war, as your body cannibalizes itself. How do you find the heart to keep fighting when your lungs are fighting against you? I am the witness, peering through the fog of secondhand smoke my intellectual friends emit between diatribes. I am the rubbernecker, leering at the assisted suicide by a warrior willing to fall on their own sword rather than have their gates overrun. I am the spectator who wants you to know that I see you in the war for all of our lives that you are waging, beyond the flash of pink that envelops our pseudo-war games we call Sunday football. I watch gridiron warriors photobombing cancer. I realize that that is much more than I do most days. But then I don't realize how often I am entertaining these warriors with my own song and dance. They don't wear army green uniforms, but I admire the way they wear their fatigue, even when they can't camouflage the pain. Once a young man enlisted in this war showed me his colors in my classroom. An 8th grader in the back of my songwriting class, treating every limerick like the battle hymn of the Republic. I spent the period reminding myself not to notice his bald head, though it was a beacon from the back of the room, a light only paled in comparison to his zeal for life, the heat from which was felt every time he hit the ooh, 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 me hand wave to be the first to answer a question with his self-deprecating jokes. He served like an MP, waving us along and saying sternly, "Move along, there is nothing to see here." He had no qualms calling himself cue ball, and assured us that it was convenient to not need eyebrows to be waxed. He does not negotiate with terrorists. He does not accept a truce or a ceasefire, just full remission, only an all-out retreat by the enemy. When he answered the writing prompt, "Where do you see yourself in 10 years?" he replied without a pause. May I be your USO, your little bit of Bob Hope. May we chronicle the tales of you facing death calmly or fighting for life bravely in epic poems and soaring songs. If nothing else, let this letter to the front line be a care package, a salute. We see you. Thank you very much.